It seems clear that there is no one unique way of becoming a genius. There are geniuses that derive from a singular intelligence, whatever its type. Others stand out for their creativity. Others for daring to do very different things from what we consider normal. In any case, a genius is someone different from the rest. And there have been many more than we know, which so far has meant people according to the stereotype of a European white man. In fact, one of our greatest responsibilities for the future is that no potential genius is spoiled. We cannot lose more Einsteins. Even more since we discover magnificent examples of genius women, such as Emmy Noether, Vera Rubin, or Maria Sibylla Merian, among many. A common characteristic of geniuses is that they see differently, and that is because they look differently around them. A genius does not look around as usual, she does not accept the normal vision of things. A genius makes different questions, perhaps like the catalytic ones, which we have addressed in another video in this series. Therefore, it is not excessive to say that at the origin of many geniuses there is great curiosity. We will not ask ourselves for now if that curiosity is innate or incited. It has been determined that some geniuses enjoyed really differential characteristics, sometimes even physiological. For example, it is said that Leonardo da Vinci had extraordinary visual acuteness, which allowed him to see what others could not see, literally. That would have allowed him to see the water whirlpools that he later froze in time, which allowed him to make very accurate portraits of them. But, apart from these purely physical differences, what it is that makes a genius? Let's see some characteristics common to geniuses. A highly developed intelligence, which allows them to process information from a focus of attention. Great creativity, an ability to think and do new things, with a brain that rewards them when they create something new, in response to their curiosity. An intuitive management of the incubation of ideas, that is, they let an idea slowly cook in their brains, sometimes for decades, until, after that period of maturation, it sprouts. An ability to connect apparently unrelated things, a consequence, perhaps, of having better connections between its cerebral hemispheres. They say, for example, that Picasso was a teacher in the art of connections. Perhaps the work of his head of bull, made with the seat and handlebar of a bicycle, clearly demonstrates it. A stimulating environment, made of people or situations that incited them, engaged them, to exploit their abilities. Significant people who encourage them to think and create. Sometimes, even putting them in very difficult situations, the beauty of the restrictions that we will talk about in another video. But finally, it seems that there are two common conditions to the geniuses. Their perseverance, tenacity, the will to combine their intelligence with their effort. Their luck, enabling them to benefit from the confluence of facts and people that made it possible to develop their genius. And of course, above all, their curiosity.